Okay, everyone, we're going to try our luck at our third game of Jeopardy Platinum Edition, in which so far I've accumulated $31,595.
This is Jeopardy!
We'll let her be a player, and we'll let him be a player. Alright. We're ready. Continue.
And now, here is our host, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your favorite game of Answers and Questions. We know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the one daily double. Here are the categories.
Charlie Chaplin films, by George, colors, Wisconsin, literature, the Bible.
Let's have the Bible for 500, please. Jeremiah viewed this Babylonian king who torched the temple as an instrument of God's wrath. Who was Hammurabi? No? I'll change my mind and say who was Nebuchadnezzar.
You're right.
By George, 500, please. Legend says he admitted, "I can't tell a lie, Pa. I did it with my hatchet." Who was George Washington?
You got it.
Alright. Let's have Charlie Chaplin Films, 500. Charlie falls in love with a blind flower girl in this 1931 release that some consider his best. City Lights?
Right.
Oh, okay. Wendy, your turn. Literature, 200. An ex-preacher named Jim Casey accompanies the Jodes to California in the Steinbeck novel. What is The Grapes of Wrath?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Right. Colors, 500, please. Alice Walker said, "It annoys God if you walk by this color in a field and don't notice it." What is purple?
That's right. Pick again.
Literature for 5, please. His 1874 novel, Far from the Madding Crowd, begins with a description of Farmer Oak. Who was Thomas Hardy?
Yes.
Good job. Okay. It's the color of John Steinbeck's pony and Stephen Crane's badge of courage. What is red?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Wisconsin, 500. Last name of two of Wisconsin's governors, Fighting Bob and Philip. What is La Follette?
That's right. Pick again.
Good, Barry. He's on the board. Let's see where he goes. Last names of two Georges who were women using male pen names as 19th century novelists. What are Eliot and Sand?
That's right. Pick again.
Oh, I put Sand, but they still took it anyway. All right. Let's have the Bible for 4, please. King Ahab married this Phoenician princess and allowed her to patronize the cult of Baal. I have a 2-game winning total of $31,595, in case I forgot to mention that. Who is Jezebel?
You're right.
Good, Barry. You're on a roll. This animal appears on the state's flag and seal and in its nickname. What is a badger?
That's right. Pick again.
Okay. Charlie Chaplin Films for 400. This stone-faced silent screen comedian appeared in Chaplin's 1952 film Limelight. Buster Keaton. That's who I was thinking, too.
You're right.
And if I had buzzed in, I would have been right. All right. Dostoevsky's book about these title brothers is considered his masterpiece. Who are the brothers Karamazov?
That's a correct response.
And I'm glad I rang in on that clue. Colors, 400, please. Name for a world capital. It's a light to moderate buff, like certain folders and envelopes. What is Manila?
You got it. Make another selection.
Literature for 400. This Southerner detailed the decline of the Compson family in a 1929 novel, The Sound of the Fury, who was William Somerset... Or who was William Faulkner, excuse me, William Faulkner.
You got it.
Okay, Wisconsin for 4. The name of this Wisconsin city comes from the Clearwater River it's on. What is Milwaukee?
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
It's not Milwaukee, okay. But I still have $3,000 sitting in front of me right now, so I'm not worried. Alright, it's not Milwaukee. It's Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Okay. Let's have Bible 3. In 40 BC, the Roman Senate appointed him king over the Jews. Julius Caesar?
No, sorry.
I don't think so. I'm going to stay put because I don't know. Herod.
Right.
I was thinking Herod for some reason, but I didn't want to buzz in. Okay. King David chose this city as the capital of Israel. It became known as the City of David. What is Jerusalem?
You got it.
I'd like By George for 300, please. Daily double. I'm going to bet the farm. Prince Andrew's maternal grandfather, he died 8 years before Andrew was born, who was King George... Who's King George?
No, I'm sorry, that's...
Oh, no. George the Sixth. I was right the whole time. I just had to drop the king part. All right. I'll get it back. Bible 200. 1 Kings chapter 4, verse 30 says, His wisdom excelled the wisdom of all the children of the East. Who is Solomon?
You got it. Make another
I
selection.
lost all my money, but I'm going to get it back somehow. By George 1. This brother of Meriwether Lewis's partner said, I carry war in my right hand, in my left peace. Who is George Clark? Who is Clark? George Rogers.
That's right. Pick again.
By George 2. 1916's When You Want Him, You Can't Get Him was his first published song. Swanee came later. Ooh, don't know. George Gershwin. Okay. Okay, Charlie Chaplin Films 1. The first time these were awarded, Chaplin got 2 nominations and a special award for The Circus. What are the... Academy Awards.
You're right.
Charlie Chaplin Films for 2. Marlon Brando and Sophia Loren starred in a Countess from this place. Chaplin's last film. Hong Kong?
That's right. Pick again.
Good, Wendy, you're right. In 1871, 1,200 died at Peshtigo, and one of these that broke out the same night as Chicago's Great One. What is a fire?
Yes.
Charlie Chaplin Films for 3. This Jackie Coogan movie was the first feature-length film that Chaplin wrote and directed. What is Modern Times?
Sorry, wrong.
Aw, not doing too well. The Champ? No.
No, sorry.
I risked it all on the Daily Double and it didn't pay off. But I'm going to get that money back somehow. Don't worry. And I'm going to keep this run going and add on to my $31,595 I've accumulated so far.
Sorry, wrong.
The film was... The Kid. Okay. I'd like colors for 2. Traditionally, school buses are this color. What is yellow?
Right.
Color's 3. Something that's described as verdant is this color. What's green?
You got it. Make another selection.
Okay, literature for 300, I guess. This author of The Age of Innocence also wrote some ghost stories. Woo! Edith Wharton?
You're right.
From 1836 to 39, Burlington, now in Iowa, was Wisconsin's temporary capital, and this was its permanent one. What is Madison?
Yes.
So I have 900, Wendy 1900, Barry 300.
All right, it's time now for the double Jeopardy round. Here are the categories.
American history, colleges and universities, people in history, world geography,
Ooh.
transportation, music.
Here we go. Half of one of these venerable historians' finger bones is in a church in La Cañada, California. Who is Evelyn? Who is Evelyn?
No, sorry.
Oh, I'm down to $100. Ooh. Abbott Harvey?
No, that's not right. Anyone else?
The Venerable Bede.
You got it.
Alright, keep going. In 1990, Eppo Newman became the first person to fly an ultralight aircraft across this ocean. What is the Atlantic Ocean?
You're right.
There we go. Now we're starting to build here. I'd like American History 1000. In 1849, Congress created this cabinet department to supervise Indians and huge government land holdings. What is the Department of the Interior?
Right.
There we go. I'd like colleges and universities 1000. In 1776, this New Brunswick, New Jersey school was founded as Queen's College by the Dutch Reformed Church. Rutgers?
That's right.
Oh, it is Rutgers University. All right. In 1973, this Coral Gables, Florida University was the first to give a full athletic scholarship to a woman. Florida State?
No, sorry.
Sorry, Barry. The University of Miami.
Right.
You got it. This school song about a rambling wreck was based on the folk ballad The Sons of the Gamboliers. Oh, Georgia Tech. In 221 BC, this country's Ptolemy IV had his mother, Bernice II, put to death. What is Egypt?
Yes.
Okay. Let's have music for 1000. Born in Bombay in 1936, he won the 1958 Liverpool International Conductors Competition. Leonard Bernstein?
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong.
No, sorry. Zubin Mehta.
Right.
Oh, you got it, Wendy. Okay. It's officially known as the Hellenic Republic. What is Greece?
That's right. Pick again.
Let me have People of History 1000. In 339 BC, Xenocrates became head of the academy this man had founded. Who is Plato?
You're right.
Good Good job, Barry. Most of the more than 330,000 of these buses in the U.S. are a bright yellow orange. What are school buses?
That's right. Pick again.
Transportation 1,000. It didn't work out last time, so we're going to try it again. This plane dropped an atomic bomb on August 6, 1945. What is the Enola Gay?
You got it. Make another.
That's more like it. Transportation for 6. A heavy continuous sound a car might make, or the back of a type of seat on the back of an old roadster. A rumble. Oh yeah.
You're right.
It just wasn't coming to me. Several opera scores by this Italian rival of Mozart were discovered in 1988 in Czechoslovakia.
Gosh, that's wrong.
No, whoever it was, I wasn't paying attention. Oops, I don't know.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
You fail. For some reason, I think it's Solari, but I'm not going to buzz in. Oh, that would have been right. Oh, shoot. Alright. The fatal 1970 protest at Kent State University was against the U.S. invasion of this neighbor of Vietnam. What is... Cambodia. Or let's say it was Laos.
No, sorry.
Not Laos. I was thinking either Laos or Cambodia. I should have trusted my gut instinct. It is Cambodia. This school has the largest enrollment of any university in Utah. What is the Tuskegee Institute? Or no, what is Brigham Young? Brigham Young.
Right.
Here we go. I'll have Transportation 2. Traditionally, this one-wheeled vehicle ridden by acrobats has no handlebars. What is a unicycle?
You got it.
Here we go. World Geography for 1,000. It's a collective name for the islands in the Pacific, including Polynesia and sometimes Australia. What is Micronesia?
No, that's not right. Anyone else?
Oh, Bob Saget. Oceania. Okay. American History 8. In 1853, the U.S. purchased this strip of land in northern Mexico to provide transcontinental rail service. What is the... No. I don't know.
Gosh, that's wrong.
I was thinking it was Baja, California for some reason, but yeah. It's okay. I just gotta keep hanging in there as long as I can. The Gadsden Purchase?
You got it.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Keep going. Miles Davis said of him, "You know you can't play anything on the horn that Louis hasn't played." Who is Louis Armstrong?
Yes.
Good. I'd like music for 800, please. This percussion instrument that resembles a xylophone is the Guatemalan national instrument. What is the marimba?
That's right. Pick again.
World Geography for 800. It's the Romanian region that was home to Count Dracula. What is Transylvania?
You're right.
In the lead now. Let's have the $600 clue in People in History. Just 1,200, please. He was Austria's ambassador to Canada in 1958 and Secretary General of the United Nations in 1972. Who is U Dant?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not Udant, but I didn't lose too much money. It was Kurt Waldheim. Kurt Waldheim. All right. American History 200. The Kanagawa Treaty of 1854 established a U.S. consulate in this country. What is Japan?
Right.
American History 4. In 1887, the Union Passenger Railway in this Virginia capital became the first large electric railway system. What is Richmond?
That's right. Pick again.
5,200. I'm $100 off the lead. Colleges, universities, 4. A school of architecture named for this famed architect has campuses in Wisconsin and Arizona. Who was Frank Lloyd Wright?
Right.
Let's have music for 4. This deep male singing voice is spelled the same as a fish, but it's pronounced differently. What is bass?
That's a correct response. Select again.
People in history for 400. Brian Boru became king of Munster, part of this country, in 976. What is Ireland?
You got it. Make another selection.
People in history for 600, please. Or world geography 400. The Mozambique Channel separates this island country from the African mainland. What is Madagascar?
You got it.
World geography 600. Last clip. Mount Elbrus, Europe's highest point at 18,510 feet, lies in this country's Caucasus Mountains. What is Russia?
You're right.
So I have 7,400, Wendy 5,300, and she and I are the only ones left for Final Jeopardy. Barry is not eligible.
All right, players, start thinking about your wagers for Final Jeopardy based on what you know about this category.
Astronomy.
Okay. This is the innermost of the solar system's giant planets. What is Uranus?
Yes.
Oh, it's Jupiter, so I'm wrong.
Gosh, that's wrong.
Oh well.
Way to go, champ.
So I'm walking away with a grand total of $31,595. But I'll see you all for that next video, everybody.
Thank you for playing Jeopardy. Let's do it again real soon.
We will, Alex. Real soon. All right.